I hope you can hear the sound of what I'm chewing. It's nothing but it's ginger honey chips. Ginger honey chips. Now in the United States of America, everywhere you want, 862-215-2007. You can chew it like this, or better still, put it on your cocoa, rice water, oatmeal. You can put it in your akpatashi, your whiskey.
Life. I am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And so you should rather tell people that it's a privilege that you are interviewing me
You today.
because it was not part of your dreams.
No,
No, you don't understand English. It's not part of your dreams. You one day become a host. That's somebody that is part of your mentorship. You are today sitting in to interview him. So it's a privilege.
Thank you, sir.
Did you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So
Thank
that
you, sir.
I can say it's an honor and I need to be proud that at least I didn't pull you into the system and you have become a waste, but you become useful because you have migrated from just a normal pundit of discussing issues, that you've moved from behind the console, that is in front of the console,
To
be behind the console, that you can be knowing where to punch to get my voice in place. So you should tell people I appreciate Councillor Lutrot so much that on all the things I keep doing, he kept encouraging me to be where I am today. And that will give you a much bigger blessing. And so you tell people, if this man is your father, you will definitely achieve, regardless of your misbehavior, your happiness, your mood swings, because you have high mood swings, but I've kept you. And people don't know about it. So when somebody says that you are loud, or you are quarrelsome, or you are what, the person is right, but it's a mood swing with Abna.
Hey.
And I'm proud you've made this where it is today. And anytime you get opportunity like this, where the main host is not sitting, prove you can do it without them.
Yes,
this is how most people have become voices in our land today. Somebody left and they just ask them to fill in. And they fill in as if they are hungry long time to do what the people were doing. So I welcome you to my time.
Hey.
This is my time.
No,
I'm welcoming you into my time.
Thank you, sir.
As my host.
Thank you, sir.
It
is an honor. Councillor Patrol, and the account 20 minutes per patrol. They're going to tell you topic bay and our debate now. See this now.
Yeah, they didn't come over last week, and yeah, did see yes, yeah, better as well. Nana didn't come over quickly before I stepped in.
Yeah.
Saying I'm okay. Kramufo aware no eyi adwaman fi ho. Enye no kre isan say Kramufo aware dodo no ya settle say ye ma Kramufo aware dodo no magai adwaman there bi ye minum bi da na so ma bre minum so mo adoda on the abai bende sa de dori ni obi ani ha abran kwa na wa na de wo me say Kramufo aware de ba yo kan koro ani ya na abakosem agina ho ni say ekone baaye no embema titiwe yekunu ema yire no dodo nya ekọ akon umko wuye nti ba asara na ka emma ne nkwala nti mo fie ekone baaye ne ka che mbema say obi owo sika tumi obetimi ahwe ba ne nkwala ade onfa enan enka de owo no ho se na be ya emba ne enya mobo ene nkwala ne so mo kunu ewu edina ye okunafo nom achede fa say yen wale won enka we. So that which enacted them to marry more was not to reduce promiscuity or cheating or anything. It was that people have lost their husbands. No, they've lost their husbands. No, they've lost their husbands. So it's by virtue of death.
Yeah.
And by that virtue, they give them a chance to marry them. And there's nothing that says you should seek permission from your wife. There's nothing like that.
No, but if you are saying this, I'm not just saying, yeah, ma, I'm worried based on a certain era, say, a milk no go. It's a idea Muhammad Kai saying, come,
but it's in the Quran now, so it gives them the liberty to marry. Just that in the Quran, the statement is that make sure that you give equity, equal treatment, which is not possible.
So
no, that's not what it means. The explanation was that you should understand, say, black blouse now, she. And Marane say me top blouse among your tossum, you know, I mean, make sure it's a metal blouse in the amount. Mamin got top black. The fact that we share black blouse, name just say, me beautiful front, so we share black blouse.
But also top blouse, ni movie.
Or Becca so here blouse, and only a backo sama shall see, but see, I'm your top blouse amount. A damn top blouse, only a tadia da a tadia munu, and to mam munu, and ye by a say. Just say, or bana on the neighbor or beautiful front, or nombre, your tehunun so, ombre. Now, saying you who's a cram forward your credit card, 95% are illegal.
Why?
Almost so much. Oman fano say a buyer shed the says not Christopher ma heim when you ma GMI certificate.
So that means most married Muslim women are single by law.
By law, they are single. Yes, the other argument in your conversation, which they say, share Kremuni waro. Now when to buy near Kremunia, we am pana.
Say, Mammy, a friend,
and so I am pana.
I can only worry now when to buy
we am pana. I am correct.
By force,
yes.
So when to bank one, no matter the ceremony,
you can't share an estate with him.
But there are women now want to buy.
No, then they are not. They are just there. They can be their Christians, they can be their what, but until over friend, I mean, you are not recognized.
I just say,
you can go and enact the law, and then, but you are not part of their thing.
Wow, we have been enlightened.
So that's idea. So and I am a Christian. I don't care marrying a Muslim. Nobody says care. Go ahead, but remember that in the Quran, if you are not praying like your husband, sorry,
you are not recognized as a wife.
No, you are not. You are a girlfriend. Jolly you. We are pna.
And then
yeah, that's it.
That's why our Muslim be nice. What about the Abrofona? Like, you know, we have like most Americans or we are Muslims, no?
Yes.
Like the Arabs, like as an immigrant,
they are direct. None of them. They are all direct Muslims.
Yes. So and then most of them, white women, and then the women they don't tuba. So they are all girlfriends.
Where? If you are not married to a Muslim and you are not,
no matter the part of the world,
if you are not a practicing Muslim, unless you are reading a different Quran, but you are not a legitimate wife. You can be a legal wife by law, but per their tradition, you are not. So, which means, it is said there, traditional marriage,
okay, yeah, but
once your father is not in it, by tradition, you are not a wife.
If my father is not there, I'm anywhere.
No, if your father is not there, any family member.
Okay,
so once your father's family is not in your marriage ceremony, you are not a wife. They can still give your hand in marriage.
My friend got married recently. The guy is not Ghanaian.
Okay.
Wedding, I think it was a few church people now.
Okay, so the guy is not a Ghanaian.
No.
Okay.
But wedding.
But he came to pay the bride price of a lady who is a Ghanaian.
Yes.
Yes. So
there was no family member with him.
With a guy.
Yes.
It depends. You might say there's no. There could be a power of attorney whoever is representing.
No, so
it's wrong, but they've done it. They've done, and they went to do wedlock, a civil marriage, wedding. So immediately they finished that one. Mind you, say, "Oti wono, if you are no, it has been annulled. The law in Ghana is that you can marry twice.
Engagement.
So after the engagement, you nullify it. That's why once you were wearing your wedding ring, there was no ring on your finger. Where you were wearing a ring?
I was doing the engagement one.
When we were putting the wedding ring on it.
Yes.
No, it's not true.
I wore the engagement one in the morning. And then I kept it so the area no didn't count.
So they added that one to it.
Yes.
It was illegal. Whoever did it didn't see. Then your pastor, whoever did it for you, has done the wrong thing. It's not that. You are supposed to nullify your because you can't marry twice. So by law, you nullify the traditional marriage. And that is why at the time that they are putting the ring on your finger, your 21 days declaration of bonds is a single declaration that you have no other reason why you should not be tied together with George Lucius. So your hands are empty. The woman's hand is empty. Then we put a ring there. So you can't be wearing an engagement ring. So you need one ring. So there's nothing like two rings. Where my engagement, where I'm wearing. Fashion up, you. The idea monitors me and Sunday night say, yeah, wedding one here.
I am simple. It's not
like when you're simple, no boy, loose. And the engagement in here tight. And as a matter of all the chalky. Mremuno, Uber saw a traditional one now. And so we traditional one now declare 21 days. And Sana Umbe Mremudie. What does it? And
the same day.
Most of the marriages are on the same day. Illegal unless you go to High Court for special request.
It is nice.
Say illegal that and you worry no pa. And now go area. No. A nullification. You nullify the traditional marriage.
Where did I nullify it?
By immediately you came to once you registered to go into the civil marriage. Because our dear means civil, traditional, and Mohammedan.
Yeah.
And you can't marry, you cannot have twice. You can't marry two, you can't do two marriages in this country. By law. Yeah, 127 sanity. It's here. What you engagement here and traditional.
That's a waste is kappa.
And your waste. A busan for a dear busan for ye de wama. It won't be Casamania. What about it? Yes. That is when you also have the right to write father's name, father's occupation on your marriage certificate because they are consent. Sorry, then who gives this woman's hand in marriage?
Yeah.
Because has he done everything that he's supposed to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a request. But when you go to AMA, they don't ask these things.
Yes.
Thank you very much. So the church, that's why the church certificate is different from. They are all marriage certificate, but color are different because our model of operating is not the same. Our yen one tears here. Eda be go our yen na go suya dey go our yen. What you say? But that is the so the Mohammedan marriage bebredi illegal e wo kurumu a. Enti omunye dey say omunbra no be nullify. Enti kremoni a wa ware anka say odi na ya mremu awade no. Hwe certificate no so. Is an illegal certificate. Na kona ko tu en na ye dey say o ye dey ko ye dey. Abna enti na nkomo a ye di last week ni kire say enyame bi a ye ka ye de hye ye krunum abufuo.
Yeah.
And I near Casse, Obit me for dear. Na or say a nuclear DNT, Mafa. It belongs to my husband. Obia Fausika. Your husband can carry your money that they've given to you. A dear Casse Fiana Miko Fian will be fresh. The next day, Friday. And that was Thursday. Sister be fresh, say, Omi Yesu a Juma. By a boss to Sunan Romana, I say, or the court. No, the coffee. I did China Nikuna 3,000 Ghana, Nikura almost 1,008.
Hey.
Obisana, or say I wafa. Onya obetia. Or see a new discuss on catching a Juma for the and if you in your bank. It's a very loose and irritating way of.
Yes.
You see, it sounds very sarcastic.
Yes.
It sounds so an ego.
Yeah, I said, my house.
Thank you.
My house, my rules.
Wafa, my house, my rules. Wafa. Onyane den. Oni sheka. Enti opesika na ofango tua. Eda ni kunu benyano. And she added, say, on tua. Onim say, on tua.
I said, no, be
normal. Another man too is very worried because as a CBI busua ADHD is yediska koma lawyer. Ono so ye man is cast of family to fee 20,000 Ghana. Na lawyer nimbeji sigani kakra. Oyi 5,000 umo okoya aka 5,000.
Obi afa 10,000.
Yeah, one half 10,000 now. Na yide na half 10,000. So the wife have taken 10,000 out of the money that he left there. Ask the wife. They've not been in talking term for some time now. Ask the wife, say, Sikebi a share what do you bacho. When you saw them in Casade, but why you escape what do you or say, I and Granny teachers, and so will be a quiet, no more face can and bar, no more best school. And if I could chase school fees in a half.
Only me in Casa.
He doesn't know what to do to himself.
Now, what I'm seeking. Nabisa me.
So that is where the issue is. So for my men, so far, sorry, Ska. And I saw for you, say a chino. And the ABC said, is it right to arrest your wife when such things happen? So that is our conversation. What said was I go too far? What does it? So Madame Fubi, yeah, can I say last week you had your point, I mean, you lap on your corner or cassette. Your bread perfume. So for myself, like I'm go boss of so for penny be wokromwa. So somebody sent a perfume to be given to a certain man of God in this country, not as a gift. But the man of God traveled, ordered it, and it came late. So he gave it out. Said, Oba, give it to Dr. So and so, Reverend Dr. So and so. So they brought it to him. Then he took it home, waiting to go and give it to the man. Sunday, the thing was brought on Tuesday. He took it home on Wednesday. Friday, he didn't know even the smell of the perfume. But Friday, he felt that the wife was smelling different. He never failed to ask what, because Uko Kanan Bakufu said, and they were sent as son. So you know, men are very careful, women and their homes. But he went further and realized that Saturday, the bag he brought was stapled. Like a gift bag. He has staple, and then it's inside. Yeah, be a gift bag, so yeah, you perfume. I'm a spray, Eddie, see, blessing me on enemy. Obisa na niko kwa pai. Ahina mi ntoma. Oto ade ma on prana mi bisa. Wo so go chobi mafa. And we are talking about Chanel, a high level of
but perfume. Don't you think say be a be man no? Ade oye na ne no say be.
Oye den.
E be o ta to nema for man.
No, but if I buy something up now for my girlfriend, my side chick, and it's not yours, why will you touch it?
Wait.
Don't assume that whatever I bring home is yours because you're a woman. If you see a shoe in the house, that is for women. It doesn't mean it's yours.
But why do you?
I bought a shoe for somebody.
Why? When you haven't bought me a shoe?
What do you mean by that?
What don't I?
No, by which law demands that I buy you only a shoe?
We are Santa.
No, the question that which law says I buy you only a shoe? Says who?
By law.
Which of the law says that? There's no law like that. That is your Bible. That is your Bible.
Yes, our Bible.
Or see, beja day. Or the what do you about? What do you and not just a one year back. Who can show brother? Wait, who can share? What you have to say? Who can I mean, that what is mine is yours, what is yours is mine. You should get that thing out of your head. And learn how to request.
I think
don't just assume that I'm your husband, so everything I have is yours.
Maybe our heels is make one stilettos. Like these heels, and
it's not yours.
And then
it's not yours. And why is that your business?
Why isn't it? You are my husband.
So,
hey, if you're like if you're a storage unit.
So I don't have right to bring anything out.
I'm not saying you don't have right, but I mean.
But I should tell you whatever I bring to this house.
Or if I see it and I ask, should
you even ask?
Why not?
You see, that's where the issue is.
Hey, that's where the issue is. To ask your husband so that shoe every.
What do you mean by that? Am I a child?
Now, do you wear heels? Are you a stripper?
Am I a child?
Are you a stripper?
The first, am I a child?
You are not a child, but are you a stripper?
So if I don't tell you where I brought this from and why I brought it, should you interrogate me?
It's not interrogation.
But what is it? Why shouldn't you?
Yeah, why shouldn't you?
What do you mean by that?
Because
that's what I'm saying.
So
does it mean
I don't want to assume and have it's transparency not part of a relationship.
No.
Transparency is not part of a relationship.
You've not understood what transparency is in marriage.
What is transparency?
It's not what you're thinking. That everything I hold, you should know what it is, where it's coming from, who gave this, where are you, what are you standing, You close at 6. Why is it above 6? And you've not set off. Why are you? Is that transparency?
No, that you see, you just nagged.
Is it nag?
You just.
So this is nagging.
No. Who can listen? Who can? Why you not have? Oh, then our point.
No, why you've closed at 6? Transparency demands that after 6, I should hear you in an Uber to the house.
Why? That is too much.
Says who? Transparency.
Oh, Counselor, you have gone too far.
Every minute of your life should be documented by your spouse.
Not documented. Transparency means that don't give me room to guess.
No, when you say room to guess, who is building any house for you to have a room in it? You are building your own rooms.
I don't want to build rooms. That's why.
So who asked you to do?
That's why I am asking you.
No, who asked you to do?
To do what?
Am I in your mind? So you create imaginations, and I'm supposed to be living by your imagination, suffering by your imagination, and answering your imagination. Says who?
Counselor, I don't want to imagine.
No, so if you don't want to imagine, don't create an imagination.
I'm not creating it. I'm asking you, say, when should
don't add me.
The shoe, where is it coming from? Did it come from heaven?
Don't ask me.
I should ask who?
No. Is the shoe on your legs?
It's in our house.
Is it on your legs?
It's in our house.
Is it blocking your view?
It might.
Is it obstructing you?
Yeah.
So the shoes I brought are obstructing you.
So I am asking you.
Can you ignore the obstruction and flow?
How would I ignore it?
Because it's none of your business.
It is my business.
It says who? Home. It's in your home, but it's none of your business.
So I can go and carry cargo and go and put to my husband. My husband doesn't have anywhere to ask me.
But if you've not told him, what is he asking for?
It is a not just only when you need to because so you be about.
Then so what is
now? Cocaine and a bomb.
Then now crew the cocaine bar. What will you do for me if I bring cocaine home? Will you sleep with me?
It means how?
No, what will you do for me? So I'm saying that our problem is that we have not learned how to ask. We don't know how to communicate at all when it comes to these things. Our emotions are leading us. How do you go for somebody's 10,000 out of 20,000 and feel like it's your right? What right do you have in a marriage? No, what right do you think you have in the marriage? Do you have any right at all in the marriage? Yes, by virtue of becoming my wife.
Yes.
But there are limitations. That is why you look. I am your husband, and by that position, I'm supposed to be the one providing for the house. So there are things that even though I'm supposed to provide, you should ask for. When children's feeding fee, don't assume that I should know I have to pay. Ask for. But learn how to ask with no anger.
Okay.
So my topic is asking without adding anger to it.
Nice. This is next week now. Asking without adding anger to it.
Your emotions.
How to ask
without
adding anger.
Because at the end of the day, what do you say? I want to clear my mind. No, what do you want to clear? That statement more coming. I say, what do you want to clear? You are giving me room to believe. Giving you room. Am I building in your head? Have I got a land in your mind? Am I a construction man in your head? You are sitting and constructing your own thing, and you want me to be part of it. So, when you did that, what's die? When did I also? Me so die say, me abnanufu. Now you're nyane. This is the nyane. Hey, I had a bad dream. What is the dream? Hey, I pray it will not come to pass. What is the dream? When now, etole bia enye ko se osunda ye na una ba esu so osunda yo. Osunda na ogbo no de bo or the abo wo paso. Hey, bring money, what's the matter? In bad dream, sorry, forgive me. I dreamt you were sucking the nipples of Abner. I don't know why this Abner keeps coming into my dream constantly. Babe,
the Lord reveals to redeem.
Babe, let me understand this. Are you sure there's nothing going on? Yes. I need to clear my mind.
Yes.
What, Jimmy?
Of all the women, why is she?
What, Jimmy? Did I create your dream?
When the dream, where you the shoe about to see?
Did I create your dream?
No, but
so I'm saying that these things are what you do, what you call. I want to clear what is on my mind. I want to have a clear mind, and I'm saying, that is why I bring anything. I should tell you, Abner, this phone you see is not mine. It was given to me to be given to a friend. No woman ends it there. Phone here, the mommy, and madam for no work, or my brother for be the abbas in Fankoma, the adam for me. Wadam for bang.
Now the mommy business what down for bang.
Oh, people, can you stop these things?
What is wrong with
No, can you stop these things?
So I shouldn't ask.
Abrantie bi for phone, friend, ne yere customer. Say, the yere phone ayira close to 4 months. And not on phones. Na boy ni be 2 on home. And the boy ni enya move bi no bre oba no phone say. E ma me bre. The bam no ka say your fresh SMS no the phone bre. And the kunu wo ho no hu say kita phone. And na kunu ka che ne ba so wa me kita phone for wa mu. And I get the ban no can say ma na phone for oh foreigner oh. Foreigner be customer. No ho see wa bre into bre me phone for. Foreigner no say I crazy e danase. And papa no foreigner e danase. Send a move nearby, and papa na pick you foreigner number. No afraid foreigner. Hello, when I have foreigner no. Now when him send you to forma obeyere. I don't know to be ma. I don't know why I be to be married. Hey, we are Germany. Nyambe tuaka. Curse foreigner. Eti abaya ni no bad hawk. Hey. Na den aka catch you kunu for phone no awai am say. I say me kunu nka hwe kire. Ukunu na afra mi obo ni din so Mr. Lutu. Na nyambe tua meka obo mi bia nti magi bi phone
Oh.
Yes. Real story.
What's a meme being?
Medas.
Now the episode is the
No, medas. So, what's a bema being? Now, when I go for buy.
Why the cover by
Obano.
Obani a day.
Foreign and out of phone, mammy.
It's getting
Yeah, Fred. Who here?
But you see, Obama need to meet me out and say,
Mommy, when I answer, when I drink, whose head?
You see, next week, the man.
No, do you understand? Whose head are you using to think?
But I should leave my husband.
I work with a lady, then all of a sudden somebody comes to say, wow, how this Mrs. Lutros? Onye.
Hey.
Do you respect? I'm working with Abna. You meet her now. I hope this is Mrs. Lutros. Do you know it's an embarrassment to me? Have I introduced anybody to Mrs. Lutros? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. You tell me I want to clear my mind. Whose phone is this? From where? Why did he send it to you? But why is it you? Or the command why? Me command Frema. Why ni Frema? Or what Nit FM? Nit FM ya Hifa. Hifa then you do that, and what do you think you're doing to yourself? So I'm saying that asking without adding anger to it is what we are supposed to learn from today. So as a wife, ukunu efa usika ekwan wo hu say
Police station.
Ekrom. But see how usika ida wo fie. Eso bi so say odin trouser hangi bi ade be cha no but sika ba form. O hangi trouser bi a sika wo ba form. Se no ba ndi wi ano. Oba bi so ye kromfo kletuman ye wo mba o me ya kromfo. O wi ani kuru sika. O oba bi sa seti kwakwe last stop trap. E she obotom.
Then fenza.
Lementi. Uba now you need to ay you ba dem. Ani be so me say wo botom. Na me say me the trouser need 2 years. 0277
644
609
744
644
0277 609 644.
Ni sua kasa. Oba bia oni ukunu tia. Sua se na ebisa na de. Don't assume say me bisa no opame mama me. De bisa. Mama fe buso bisa. Next week e be do busu ko say. What me chi no police station na. Ehun ya pa.
I know the counselor cannot say how to ask without anger. Until the next week, I was the one that took you home today. I didn't
all right.
Hey,
the life is still
on.
All right, so it's been lovely, it's been understanding, and a lot of the Kwaku. Kwaku Poku, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Kwaku Poku. Thank you, Bismarck, for coming. About Monday in the laundry basket. What about money? Is it money or Monday? What about there's something I can see? Let me go and see if I can see your comment here on the moment. So Alice, we've all come to a long road. how to ask without adding anger to it. And it's very important to know that anger destroys a lot of things. But there are times that it makes no sense if you want to ask. So somebody says, what about Monday in the laundry basket? Also, he wants to say that, what about money in the laundry basket? If you find money in the laundry basket and you know it's not yours and you are washing your husband's thing, it's better you go and then give it to. A lot of people try us.
Because can come on.
Yeah. Okay. So my wife one time washed my trouser and there was money in it. And I was very upset that the trouser was washed with the money in it. I was very upset because proper washing should not have you wash my trouser. You should be able to remove what is inside. What if it was not money, but it was a lotto that I stick overnight? I'm a Winnie. I was a paper. I refuse. How? But you wouldn't say a idea. The way I was taught washing is every washing be a washi trouser, washi pocket inside. You wash the mouth of the pocket and pull the pocket out and wash it. So Misani a chairman this year. So I wash the pockets. So how did you wash my thing without washing the top?
We don't really have those types of trousers.
And yes, I made trousers and the data yes I say aquadro and the actually you don't even wash with your hand. You collect it and put it in a washing machine. So you don't even wash. Now the current marriages we're having for you full of laziness.
And
then
I don't know what I
who see a dear bio, who want to know this idea.
David,
and do not the machine is. Me them warn got the machine is here. Can be see who do service.
I don't know what I was on bread.
Now where your bread? I just see your bread.
You're either upgrading my level or maintaining what I have.
And I'm upgrading your level doesn't mean you should come and lord it over my head.
For an girlfriend.
Now you have people who are saying that I will not wash for 3 weeks now. I've not washed. Yeah, money in the laundry basket. I read that for you. So I'm saying that let's learn how to ask politely, because most of us we don't know how to ask. That's the truth. We don't know how to ask. How do you find money in my pocket? And you don't even, sometimes they don't even tell you. One of the painful things is that people can take your money without telling they've taken it.
It depends on the amount of money. Say no, so
even if it's 20 cedis, you tell me.
They never not be seen. Hey, never for something. Yeah, I'm my brains are not the great.
Hey, who they against say go away? My baby. Sir. Okay. So you see, this is what makes. So that is why it's bringing a lot of misunderstanding. Because this girl, yes, she took the 10,000 to go and do part payment of the students' school fees. But the money was not for the husband. Right now, the husband is running around asking for money to go and settle this thing before they ask. Perfume, now yeah, can't want them. The perfume is $1,800.
Hey.
The perfume is $1,800.
Hey, I'm supposed to talk perfume $1,800.
Oh, now so for penny total. What did you just say?
Someone didn't answer me.
Wine. And the software Scott better be on to the animal. Sorry, ma.
Naga.
Now, one year, sorry, ma.
What would this else do?
Oh, no, 1 year, sorry, ma.
Church members.
1 year, sorry, ma.
Church members.
1 year, sorry, ma. Me, sorry, ma.
Who near sorry, ma?
No.
Was on a way.
Come here, Yanko, sorry, ma. Sofu be near, sorry, ma. I'm not more sorry near stop from going to another church. Has your pastor stopped from going to another church?
No.
Thank you. And when you go to another church, will your pastor catch you and beat you?
No.
If your pastor sits down praying for you, will he call you and punish you for my prayer?
No.
So are you really a church member of your pastor?
Yes.
No, you are God's member.
I believe you, that's why I come to a church.
No. You believe God, that's why you come to my church.
It's who you believe that not coming to me.
No, you believe God. That's why you come to my church.
No, I believe God, but I know that God is not in certain churches.
God is nowhere.
God word, no, they matter.
No, God is nowhere.
In certain churches.
That's your thinking. If God is not in any church, the church is collapsed a long time. God, nobody is operating a church in the name of God that God is not there. Who is there?
Hey.
No, who is there? No, who is there? agrada sorry oh ye we wo nyame wo agrada no e comfort no fa Kristo and as say wa sha sorry ase tie ka say comfort no susum na wo ha na nyame susum na wo gold thank God say unim ne ka e say agrada ye comfort na agrada anko ye comfort no dan so fo anka obi abetima kana asan ba agrada ye comfort be dan so boti munya mu suro no na agrada ye wine obi esuro no no agrada ye wine agrada ye wine
Debi I just want you but na no say obi
no agrada ye wine agrada tem didie agrada for Christo sesi a onye comfort bio enti ade na ye di ohu a ewo ye mu no ye suro no efi comfort level
because of atem
ona sa tem didie agrada ade didi ni patem mintis we didi obi atem da no agrada kire na adwen
obi bi say so the money what do you use it for or say we very true
aha eni adwen kire agrada kire na adwen no agrada de kire na adwen and Bible no say or see with a renewing of your heart. What was here? Do not be conformed to this world. And the agrada de a process. Nyanko pagin. A gian dia wa jina jine cra. But ni soon ni bind a woman. I feel a far refinery woman assassin. Eti sorry be a nyami womb. But the dick say nyami bend the womb. David, make us a nyami bend the womb. What you say bonsam nyami ana ye ni bonsam nyami o. Ye wa nyami baako. Eti nyami bend the womb. E ye wo nyami na o jiri di na womb.
Aso di nyami na e baako be.
E na say eti nyami na baako. Ba bna wo ti wo no wo nyami a wo jiri di.
Me jiri nyami baako na.
Why is that nyami baako ni no?
God Almighty.
No, who is that God?
I mean.
So how do you know that God is somewhere, is not somewhere?
Oh well.
The God you are talking about is everywhere. So I'm saying that nobody is anybody's church member.
So your pastor is allowed to wear expensive colognes while you're starving.
Listen, if Father Dixon gives you a promise, tomorrow come for 10,000 Ghana, will you doubt it?
No.
Why?
Because you got the money.
Thank you very much. I love your answer.
So
hold on. So when your pastor gives you a promise of a physical thing, like I'm not tomorrow, pass through my church, pass through church, and come for 5,000.
I'll go, Baba.
No, will you believe him?
Yes.
Why?
Depending on the size of the church, that also could do.
So you see your problems. You believe that the church has anything to give us?
It doesn't.
Nothing. I am a living testimony of no money for my church has made me. Yeah.
Oh, no, but certain pastors, they make money.
No, but nobody makes any pastor. There is no church that
so
has
you
made
think
any
it's
pastor.
the businesses that they have business that make their money and not the church?
Look, it's not a church.
And I'm afraid.
No, it's not a church. The troublesome people we have in the church are those members who don't contribute. Those who don't contribute, they are those we are suffering with.
Hey.
Yes.
953.
We are suffering because of those who don't give anything to the church. How do you tell me I buy perfume? That would give me an attraction. I walk here and then I walk yesterday. Was it yesterday or somewhere? I went somewhere. And the person just said, when I got to the entrance, he realized that I was around. I went for a meeting yesterday. I didn't talk. And why is it smelling me? Because the perfume I'm using is an attraction perfume.
Attracts money.
It's an attraction perfume.
Is it like
it brings attention? When Father Dixon passes, he passes. No, we all know Father Dixon.
Yes.
Naturally, or Father Onyenipa.
He's wait for me at the ally.
Or Father Onyenipa.
Okay.
So Enipa.
No, but it was scam.
And to me, she said, and to be at to perfume $1,800. What's it then? What is $1,000? I buy no better pie a duam. It was yes, Christo na sena. Judas car say ye jan. Then you catch it. They see jan on ye. They here for a da. And to be there, sorry here. I saw him by here for it. I'm a one. Your smell can bring the proper. Because the best smell is expensive.
This is the program. I want them.
People can say 1 million years. 1 million. Now $1 million is ka. Muso de. $1 million in yeska. Obi jina ho etofie. Onye minister. God in your minister. Oto if you are to airport residential area $3.5 million. What an job you be afro ha. Obi afro ha na job. You see, I think that we should be careful. Many believe that pastors are supposed to live a modest life, and they don't have the definition of what is called modesty. So I'm talking about a lady who opened a perfume that was sent to a certain minister of God. And when the husband was talking about perfume in Yamidia, so for penny media, in the go to be money, when they checked the price, it was $1,800. I say, hey, $1,800. Now, so for you super $1,800. Mammy, I'm a friend in countries and me too. Yeah. It should give the pastor. The lady says you give her the pastor's number. So she will call the pastor and tell the pastor that my husband says they sent you a perfume and I have opened it. No, can you imagine that sort of disrespect? We should learn to ask. But marriage doesn't give you an autonomy over my assets that you don't do a request to use. I am not under any obligation to, as it were, force. You understand? I am not under any obligation to force myself to follow what you want, but by respect and love, we should communicate. So, like I said, I bring a female shoe home. Can't you bypass without asking who is it for? Let me tell you a funny story. So a friend of mine who was my birthday, so she was doing something for me I didn't know. But I think that I was there when she's married. I'm talking about she's married. By then I was not married. But she was a very good friend of mine. I give her a lot of contract because of the job. She was a caterer. So she got married. And by then I was not married, but she was married early. So I think on my birthday, one of my birthdays, she was trying to surprise me. And so she was doing a lot of things at home. And some of the things she bought, I think the husband went to chance on it. And the husband, Negruma, asked her, who is this for? And said, oh, it's for Lutros. It's his birthday and then XYZ. And I think the husband didn't believe that the wife was buying the thing for me. I don't know why. But I was there when a phone call came and then the person asked, is that Councillor Lutros? I said, yes. And he introduced himself. I don't want to mention the name. And I said, okay. Well, my wife was doing the birthday things for you and I wanted to be sure. Because women, if you don't guard them, they'll go loose. And I said, okay, thank you. He said, you ask. He asked me, so you ask what she's preparing for you. So me, I don't even know she's doing anything for me. You came to tell me. He said, well, yeah, I've seen underwear, boxer shorts and things, and I'm wondering why should my wife buy certain things for you? But I hear you, the two of you are in that terms with no bad mind. But I just wanted to let you know that my wife is doing something for you. I also hear you're a pastor, so that when I pray, you pray for us. From that day till today, I've lost respect for my friend's husband. I've never told my friend about this. But later when I got married, one day we were having a chat. And she said something to me that now she's learned a lot of things I said on radio and TV. That the husband did something and it has brought a lot of confusion in their office. I said, what's it? He said their clients, the head of client service, she's a client service person. She's a caterer, so she went to do hospitality management and blah 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 blah. So their head of client service was celebrating his birthday. So they're preparing some things for the head of client service. And so the things were with her. And the husband asked, and it was like, no, it's not important. But with the pressure and everything, the husband asked. And then he said, oh, it's for Asimesi, head of client service in our office. So we are all contributing towards it. And in conversation, I'm contributing. So we need 500. And I hear 7. And what we want to do for her, of course, he does more for us. She gave the details to the husband. Do you know that the husband, fast forward, she says like a year after, or within that same year, the office had a dinner dance. And so they went for the office dinner. And the husband insisted, I'll go so. So the 2 tickets she took and went to the husband. So whilst they were there, the client service head came around. So mentioned the name. And by virtue of mentioning, hey, director, hey, Mr. Kumsing, for example. And then he said, oh, wow, Charlie, hey, Charlie, the uniform is keeping you down. You're looking sweet. What a nice dinner dress. And then the husband was looking to be introduced. So she has no option than to introduce the husband to her. So he said, oh, meet my husband, Mr. Kofi Manu Kobe. Oh, Mr. Kobe, how are you doing? Wow, nice meeting you. It's nice. Your wife is a very good person. So yeah. How is it going like the things they bought for you? They bought things for you. They kept those things they bought, they kept it in my house. Oh. The things they brought on your birthday. The round neck singlet and boxer shorts and things that they brought to your shoes and sneakers. It was in my house. So me, I know your size, they brought the girl said, what? What a husband. And he says immediately the boss was like, oh, the birthday things, these people, that's how they are. They can surprise you. Oh, so you're also part of the planning. The boss went smart and said, hey, so you say you also part of that surprise they brought, eh? So you were helping them to buy things for me as a man. I said, oh, no, me, I only saw it in the house. Oh. So when the boss left, then she asked the husband, where from this? Why do you always want to cross-check? You use intelligence way of cross-checking whether what I tell you is true. Why do you say this to my boss? What does it mean? Come and see the man. The man was upset. Giddy. He's leaving the party. And they came with one car. Unfortunately, the car is an office car. They came with a woman's office car because it will give them clearance to have a better place to park than the man's car. So the man insisted he was leaving. And the wife said it's not yet time because it's an award at the last end. And she might have an award. She can't leave here. It's not yet time. So she won't go. And she was the one doing votes of thanks. So she will not leave. The man started displaying their thing. It's a media house, so if such incidents is news for them, it's news for them. So she has to walk outside with the man. The people saw the scene. According to her, the way he was talking and the way he left and came out to the car screaming, "You are a cheat. You are sleeping with your boss." And Charlie, she told herself that this will be the end, the last day for the marriage. And they came out, and he told the man that these are the house keys. Take the house keys and then go. But I can't give you the car for me to pick up. I won't do that because I'll be leaving here late. And we are supposed to leave here together after 1 or 2 o'clock. And you have said you want to leave, so you can go now. It's just 10 o'clock. So you can go, the house keys, the children are gone. So he handed over the house keys to the man and locked his car and waited until the man had an Uber to leave with all the insults, a taxi, sorry, to leave with the insults and everything. An approach, the way we ask questions with anger, the way we share things is making somebody angry. So she came back to the program. Then he said, while they were there and the awards were going on and everything, then their client service group won something and they went for. And then he took it to the boss. Then the boss just said, wow, is your husband? Hey, I met Asim and Sisa. They when we were backstage. Hey, have you seen Asim and Sisa's husband? The husband just told me that he was part of buying me boxer shorts and t-shirts. Then the friends were like, oh, are you sure? Did Ivan say that to the editor? He says, yes. That's what Evans. Evans is something else. He said, oh, but if that's how your husband is, I felt embarrassed, honestly. And I was thinking I'll address it when we come. So she apologized to the boss. And the boss said, oh, we all know how the husband is. If this is how your husband is, because I don't think I can do that to you. When she shared this thing with me, because she's my friend, till today I didn't tell her the husband did the same thing to me. You want to know whatever your husband brings home, whatever your wife brings home. Which law is that? I don't know. Maybe I'm not being fair. But which law is that one? If you want to know, you want to learn how to say it. There's a way to ask. But there are things you ask, like this perfume we are talking about. The man of God's perfume right now, the guy has not been able to buy it. So how did I know the story? He says when I'm traveling, a someone is carrying me to a certain perfume brand. And I'm saying, hey, on my and Tom money, I mean, boy, I know what the man. Then he told me what happened. Until today, the wife is not remorseful. The wife believes, wafa. You know that kind of thing. Yeah, but you saw use Emiku. Masuma se fa be fio. But is it fair? No, is it fair? Is it fair? I like the Rotary Club things. Whether it be fair to all men. So we should learn to ask. But in our ability to ask, we should not add anger to it. We should refrain from anger. So let's be polite enough in our request. Let's be polite enough in our asking. Let's not ask because we think that we have the right to ask. No, nobody says that. So like this money thing, you find money in my pocket, let me know before I call somebody a thief. Coins. People can collect your coins and say it's nothing. No. No. No, because it is still money. Now, coins I may find out where if we say coins na here 20 pesos. No. Don't do that. I don't take things. You see, it's upbringing. I think as we are talking, it also boils down to upbringing, the way we are raised. No, we should not. There should be a rule governing everything. I'm saying in my own house, when I go to the kitchen and I see something I want to eat, at times I feel like I don't want to disturb anybody. I want to serve myself. I still disturb them, not because of anything, but I ask. I go to ask. We go, Bisa. Say, I see some rice here in the park. Is it edible? Is it for us? Can I take some? Then ask my wife. Anytime I go to her and I go and ask this, the next thing she will do is that the one in the park, I'm coming. It's not that I can't take her. Once I tell her this is what I want, she will get up and come and do it. She will not say pour some. No, she won't do. She will not do. She will not do. Watch it. I observe something at home. So my table is set with water on it to wash my hands. Then I get up myself, I go and wash while the bowl is in front of me. I've done that several times. And one day I did same somewhere. I think in the office. Yeah, in my office. They served me water to wash my hand. And I went out to a sink outside to wash my hand with reasons best known to myself. On the second day I was going to eat, the one providing me the services said, when she brings water, I don't use it. So she knows I'll go and wash my hand outside. And unfortunately, that day I was not going to wash my hand outside because I've done disinfecting already. So my hands were clean. Usually, when I come out of the wards, like the hospital area to my office, I would like to wash and disinfect my hands in case there's any germ that I've brought because we're going to eat. So the bowl that they give me, I don't like washing in it. This is my mind. When I go out and come, I don't like washing into the bowl. So I walk to the sink to go and wash. But this time they didn't provide it for me. When I asked for it, then they go like, when they bring it, I don't use it. So they don't know why they should bring it. And immediately I saw the difference between the way I'm treated at home and the way I'm treated in the office. And I asked that, you provide it, I don't use it. Does it say you shouldn't provide again? He said, what's the essence? Rather, she got angry, got upset that I'm something. So you see, this is how you learn. You're not even married yet. And you are giving me these services as if you are doing practicals to learn how to serve a husband. You know, in the office, and I'm your boss. No matter, I'm your boss. And you're about to eat food that I bought for you. So if you are doing something that is not right, I'm telling you, oh, come and wash your hand here. The other time too, I saw something. So my friend and I went to the sister's area, but the wife was there. And no, it's not. No, it was a funeral. Yes. So the wife was there and was serving us funeral grounds. So the sister said the brother should come and wash their hand. Like the brothers should come and wash their hand. Like Belron said, "Namun did you?" And that's what Chelsea Embre was waiting at Yeriana. Here the Enisa Amerino. The wife was sitting. Immediately, what I heard the wife say is, I sit down. Honey, wait, let me get you water to wash it. I was like, wow. Wow. At the funeral grounds, she went, carried the bowl, asked for warm water, and brought us 2 bowls to wash her. I respected the wife in, I don't know. So we went to a program, and I think my siblings were there. This me, myself. And my wife was not there. So I went with a friend. My siblings were there. It was a family gathering. It was time for eating, and they were serving people, and I was supposed to wash my hand. My junior sister brought the food. She said I should hold on. She went to look for a bowl and a warm water and brought it for me to wash my hand. Even though there was a bowl that had been left there for people to wash their hands. And you know what I learned from that? It gave me a signal that the husband is enjoying the tutorials that my mother taught us. I learned how to serve a table for my mom. So I expect that. But I'm bringing this in the approach. You don't bring what you bring water, I don't wash my hand. And I'm saying I do that a lot at home. My wife has never stopped. She's never told me that I've stopped bringing water because when I bring it, don't wash it. No. I even remember those days when COVID was on the high places, and then we all agreed that when you get home, you wash your hands straight in the toilet sink. You don't bring it there, or you wait outside. Let's give you tissue, sanitizer, sanitize your feet. We're doing all those things. Even then, once I put my car home, before I get to the entrance of my house, they have prepared what I need to do, the warm towel and the sanitizer before I enter the room. And it has become part of my daughter's lifestyle that whether mom is there or not, she does it for me. So I'm saying that the level of respect that we need to give to each other in terms of the way we ask for things. Is my wife's right to remind me of the children's school fees? But it is not her right to see my 10,000 and carry to go and pay fees. No, 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 no. No, it's wrong. No, it's wrong. Yes, she used it to pay fees, but it's wrong. Your wife has brought money home, and the money is a group money meant to do something. Then you can take 1,800 out of it. When a woman is saying, you say you should tell the friends that your house is not a bank. I mean, how do you do that? So I'm saying that we should be very careful things that brings us anger. Let's learn how to approach. The fact that I brought something doesn't give you the right to open it. It's not right. Right now, the guy is struggling to raise $1,800 to buy a perfume. And I'm telling him that when he told me this, I said, Charlie, this perfume they're talking about 1,800. You saw it where? He said he saw it on Amazon. I said, Charlie, maybe if you buy it there with taxes, it will go high. Yes, yes. The figures you see on the net, when you go and buy at the shop, there are taxes that are part of it. And at times you see 1,008, you feel it like 2,400. I didn't know until I traveled to America. Let's not disgrace ourselves. There are other negative aspects of it. Like somebody gives somebody a bread and they poison the bread. Before I come, you've eaten it. Let's be careful. Ask with no anger. Learn how to ask your husband without any anger. If you realize that the environment is not conducive, use common sense not to ask some questions. Like this lady who is struggling and things are not going well because of the approach. I think she could have done better than what she did. Well, my time is up. Like I keep telling you, my time is up. I need to go for a meeting, but 1 hour now is what I want to do because the content is important. Stealing is taken without asking. So if your wife takes money from your bag, your wallet, your account without asking, is stealing. Your husband does say is stealing. You will not be wrong if you go and report her to the police. Well, that's my take. I don't know your take. Let me see if you have messages here before I leave. So I read this once earlier. This one is here. Kojo Poku is here. And Kojo Poku is saying that what if the money is in the Lami basket? Please still report that money. And they will give you a lot of answers. I'll see you again tomorrow, God willing. Thank you for being part of my chat today. Should this too bring anger? Yes. Ask, but learn to ask without adding anger to it. Let's learn to ask. Ask for your rent. Ask for your credits. Ask for your new phone. Don't add anger to it. Next week, I'll tell you the way you ask by telling you some of the things, the way you say it in the right way that you have to say it. Thank you for being part of my show today. My name is Counselor Lutrot, and this show was brought to you by Ginger Honey Chips, Vicro 20, Ginger Vel Paste, and others. If you want to reach me direct, just call me on 0277 609644. I'm still pleading with all of you that follow me on Facebook. Just press the follow button so that when I come, you have the alert. Or go to my YouTube channel right now and then search for Counselor Lutrot TV. I'm there. And subscribe to my page. If you want to be my friend on Facebook, I'm doing a deletion in the next month on the 12th of August. I'm going to delete 200 people, 1,000 people out of my page because I can't have 1,000 people who has blocked my friendship. And when I come and do live, I don't see them. So I'm going to delete all of them. So your request, any request that comes from now till August, I will accept you as a friend. I'm sorry if in my deletion, I'll not select. I just go randomly and delete people till I realize that I've emptied the thing to 1,000 to get fresh 1,000 people. As a matter of fact, don't waste your time with people whose name are your phone blocking your space and they don't bring any sensible value to you. Create a space for those who add value to your life. I love you all, but thank you. Remain focused. I'll see you again.
The search is over. Are you ready for 29th July? African Most Beautiful USA. Who wears the crown?
The night is gonna be live on 2000 Howell Drive by Mara, New Jersey, 08065. And boost up 23. Yes, it's over. The search is over. And the ladies are ready. Apparently, we are anticipating the maiden event. Who wears the crown for African Most Beautiful USA 2023? Date, Saturday, July 29th, 2023. Venue was Claridge Hotel, Atlantic City. NJ08401. Cameras, lights, and action.
African Most Beautiful USA.
Red carpet on the night is gonna be a dynasty. RT's on the bill.
Kelvin Boy, Obrafo, Dada KD, Natty Borax, FBS,
Janie, Cultural Chuk, and Cora Obidi. What are you waiting for? Grab your tickets now.
Get your tickets from www.eventbrite.com.
The most anticipated night for an African girl living in the States. Who wears the crown? Ambusa, African Most Beautiful USA.
You are the one. The search is over. Are you ready for 29th July? African Most Beautiful USA. Who wears the crown?
The night is gonna be live on 2000 Howell Drive by Mara, New Jersey, 08065. And boost up 23. Yes, it's over. The search is over. And the ladies are ready. Apparently, we are anticipating the maiden event. Who wears the crown for African Most Beautiful USA 2023? Date, Saturday, July 29th, 2023. Venue was Claridge Hotel, Atlantic City. NJ08401. Cameras, lights, and action.
African Most Beautiful USA.
Red carpet on the night is gonna be a dynasty. RT's on the bill.
Kelvin Boy, Obrafo, Dada KD, Natty Borax.
Is bad breath distancing you from your friends? Worry no more, because NBF Gingival Gel will put a smile on your face again. It is good for bad breath, tooth decay, and gum issues. NBF Gingival Gel has antioxidant properties of vitamin C and E and soothing properties of propolis. It can also be used as a toothpaste. You can also mix it with water and gargle with it. Always remember that anytime we talk about bad breath, NBF Gingival Gel will be there to do the magic. For bulk purchase, contact Light Pharma and leading pharmaceuticals or call us on 0200-799-325 or 0267-569-764. NBF Gingival Gel, your new best friend for your mouth. This advertisement has been approved.
I hope you can hear the sound of what I'm chewing. It's nothing but this ginger honey chips. Ginger honey chips. Now in the United States of America, everywhere you want, 862-215-2007. You can chew it like this, or better still, put it on your cocoa, rice water, oatmeal. You can put it in your akpatashi, your whiskey, your brandy, anything you want to put it on it. It's so nice. So nice, nice. Oh my God. Ginger honey chips, 862-215-20.